Hopeless, Noah Rickun. Hopeless, Noah Rickun, homeless. There's something wrong with me having to start the video that way. That's because he's not here to tell you himself what's wrong with him. We don't know why he doesn't move his threatening. We don't know why he's a volunteer to do a commission of a sin against myself when I don't really know him personally. It's true that I would not know him, as what's wrong with his last name is not the same as mine. And I don't have a last name I would tell you at this point, except for that I would tell you it's deceased. So, what's wrong with my money? Who is causing myself to be so angry and not giving me the threatening I need to be able to be alive in the threatening of money? That means I have courtesy offending in my life that does lead back to someplace else where something went far in the wrong against myself. And that's me looking not at Jesus Christ, but I'm looking at Michael. Jesus Christ is J starts with J, the letter beginning the name Joseph. And that's the clergy in the churches and in Roman Catholicism, that would say Jesus had the father figure. His name was Joseph. That's Jesus himself having been named Joseph before we know the name Jesus. And then it's also true that Jesus had the name Joel before he had the name Jesus. So it's still Jesus both ways. He's Jesus by Joseph and he's Jesus by Joel. Using the name Joel myself is not true. My name is deceased, but it's a feminine name. I don't have a name that would be Joel or even Jacob. Jesus has a name Jacob or Joshua. He's got that problem too. It's true that his name would be Joseph to you, but it would be Joshua is also true. I don't have all the names of Jesus that are himself being far in the wrong, because the name where it went far in the wrong mentally ill for Jesus was really Michael. And his name goes back about 30,000 years to the name Michael. And I don't have that karma deceased is because I don't come for that reason. I wouldn't come as God because he did something wrong in that God form named Michael. He had some time to change, that he had done something wrong as Michael, but he can change personally, but he can't change his direction in God. It's true that God only recorded him and then he went lower because he didn't satisfy his recording elsewhere. He didn't fulfill all of the requirements it was to be what he did wrong as Michael. So it's true that I don't know him mentally ill because I'm angry right here that I see him at all in the body God form named Michael. That would put me in another God form I'm not supposed to say, because it's true that I don't have alive in the threatening. It isn't between my Godhead and Michael and my Godhead, which is this Godhead here, and Michael again this way. So that's what's wrong with that.